Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Just give me a minute here to fire out some links and then we'll have a little catch up, shall we? And then we'll get on with some Sunday Palaven jobs. Okay, let's see who's here. SPD, why early? I just fancied an early stream today. Hey, Rahil, Doggo, Minor, Karina, Jane, Tom, welcome guys. How are you? How's everyone's weekend been? How's everyone's weekend been? Afternoon, people. He's a great character. Hey, Lance, welcome to the stream, buddy. Genzo, welcome guys. Eggsy. How is everyone? Have a little catch up while I enjoy a little Palaven sunrise, shall we? There's a very strong possibility we might actually finish Palaven today. I want to work on one more little rural town build. Also do some little bits and pieces to tidy up the old map border here, because if you remember last episode, let's bring ourselves into a daytime view, shall we? Let's come back to lunchtime. Yeah, we can really see where the old map boundary was here, so I want to see if we can tidy this up today as well. Link this interchange into the town too. And possibly work on a little small town here. And then it's only really some final European stuff that needs to be tidied up. Like these spaces, there's one more space over here. Of course the waterfront build as well, which I still haven't done off camera. We will eventually get it done, hopefully. But yeah, and then after that, Palaven's kind of done. There's not much else to do. So we'll see anyway. We'll see how far we get. Hey JavaStat, welcome to stream everyone. 31 people already. Hope everyone's had a wonderful weekend. I think we'll start with this actually. So let's dive into a forest brush and start tidying up some trees. Again, apologies for any hay fever noises that come out today. Still suffering. It's hopefully towards the back end of it now. Hey Josh, hope all is well. Yeah, not too bad, mate. How about yourself? Alright, let's tidy up this train station and we'll re-implement it as well. So this area of town was really packed in against that map border. Look at this park life cheese as well. How much is this making now? 2,000, okay. We'll need to break this park gate though. Then we can upgrade this into something a little fancier. Break this as well. And start connecting the road network back in. Let's also reintroduce that park side gate as well, so we continue to choose them. There we go. And of course, not forgetting the fence detailing. Good morning from Maine. Hey Maniac. Good afternoon from England, mate. Let's also tidy up these traffic lights as well. Just let everyone go through. Okay. So we can possibly turn this into a high-speed road, but I think we'll keep it as arterial. Maybe get some nice decorations on the go as well. Let's tidy up this 6 lane. Come on to road guideline as well. Okay. At least the end of Palaven will be because he wants it to, not because of the nodes. Yeah, I think we will survive another node pandemic, I suppose, or disaster, not pandemic. Okay, so there was a train station here. Let's hook this back in. I guess we'll feed into a one-way system. This will be fine. And we can possibly use one of the new train stations today as well. Let's bring in a general little box and see what we've got to work with. So possibly this one. I do want the road to be aligned with the railway though, so let's snap onto that guideline instead. It's going to be too shallow. Probably is, I think, isn't it? Have a look anyway. Yeah, it is. That's fine though. Let's amend the network to this size instead. Actually use the right roads for once. let's, before we forget, let's find a study hall. We need to name it after Minor for passing his exams. There is one somewhere. There's one here, isn't there, in Ashley Gardens? So we go for the... I've spelled that right, haven't I? Yeah, there we go. Little round of applause, please, in the live chat for Minor for smashing his exams there this week, guys. He's had a lot of stress with it, but he's finally made it through. Well done, buddy. Now have a little study hall named after yourself. Hey, Mags, welcome to the stream, mate. Okay, let's get this train line hooked in. It's not the most beautiful kind of train merge in the world, but let's see if we can make this a little smoother. Just bring our elevation down. I might redo this whole rail network over here, do some terraforming and bring it under the highway, we'll see. Oh, it's still got this weird thing with this train station, hasn't it? Okay. That's definitely a bug they need to fix. It's super irritating. I think it was Eggsy said like the node is too close, isn't it? So when you try and draw the road out of it, it doesn't work properly. Hopefully that'll get patched. Or modded, more likely, I think. Oh really? Can't even upgrade the road once it's placed? Wow, yeah, that is irritating. Okay, let's make sure we factor that in beforehand then. There we go. Let's bring a little wavy road in here. And then back down again. Hey Rach, welcome to the stream. That does feel like a good place to to leave the stream, guys. Rach, isn't it like super early for you? Or super late? One of the two. But welcome to the stream either way. Okay, so maybe we can extend this park life area here and then just use it to decorate out as well. Let's bring it over into this space too. Then we'll pop down another side gate. And it's just the normal path here, isn't it? It's midnight? Oh, okay. And then another side gate here too. We'll keep the park live cheese going. Could possibly even bring the elevated path network into this. Might be a lot of messing about though, let's see. Oh no, it's not too bad, I think we can. Bring it across the road. Keeps elevated skywalk going. It is getting a little bit ridiculous now, but we'll see how it goes. Let's actually break this network then and we'll kind of mold it around this instead. Let's come to our curve tool. And then elevation step down as well. Got 62 people here. Welcome to the stream, guys. Appreciate you all turning up for a little bit of early stream action. Okay, and then we'll come down to here. And I guess we'll just take off all our snapping and turn it into just a flowy little park area. Get some trees in here too. Of course, our fencing. Hey, Nick and Steve, welcome to the stream, guys. How are you both? And then, yeah, keep it going around this roundabout too. Okay. Let's come back to our angle temporarily. Cool. And we'll grab a little bit of the old Palaven forest, which we've finally saved as a forest brush. And just help fill out some of these areas. Wonderful. Egg City Planner's new community, Clearwater could use your touch. Any chance for Spice My City collab with him? If he sends it in, sure. Yeah, if he wants to send Clearwater County in. I think that'd be fun. Okay, let's go and find this train line again. It was coming out of one of these, wasn't it? There we go. Keep people hooked into the Euro downtown from here. And you will probably need power. Oh no, he's singing through to the toll booths, that's fine. Just found you because of 5B1C, love your content. Thank you, Ivan. Thank you for checking out the channel as well, dude. Appreciate that. I had a few really nice comments from some of the 5B1C guys recently. Do appreciate all the support, guys. It's also blending with some country green belt as well around here. Let's bring there's a few people picking up this pathway. We'll throw some assets down here as well in a second so it doesn't look quite as weird. Mehmet Ali Bariskin with a try 20 super chat. Ed, can you say today's plans? Yeah, sure. We are going to just design this train station here, get some assets around it. I'm really not liking this path network though. I'll definitely change this. Work on a little small town build within this space here, up against the highway. And then possibly finish up the Euro downtown. There's a very strong possibility we'll finish Palaven today, but we'll see how we go. I'm sure I can drag it out for a few more episodes. So also start introducing some nature reserve fence as well. Your curvy vibes around this end. Alright. I think we'll manually place our trees here. Just the occasional ones, nothing too serious. Thanks for the super chat moment, by the way. I don't think I said thank you, did I? Appreciate it, dude. And some older spice too. Lots of smaller bush action as well. And I think we'll maybe break the fencing in a place or two and just introduce a tiny bit more commercial zoning. See how that pans out. And then just kind of box that in with the pathway as well. So just some generic cute green belt designs to sit outside the station. A little bit of commercial zone in there for decoration as well. Nicholas Belinsky with a $24.99 US super chat. Hard to believe that Palaven is coming to a close. It's a city that started it all. In watching you, my friend. Thanks for being amazing. Thank you, Nicholas. Appreciate your kind words, dude. And yeah, it is sad that Palaven's coming to a close. But it has to happen sometime, right? we can't just keep it going forever. It has to finish at some point. But yeah, I agree. It will be very emotional when Palaven comes to an end, I think, won't it? Which could be today. We'll see. Let's come to road length here as well. Let's maybe come by 4 instead. There we go. And that's a little more palatable, isn't it? We could even bring it down here at a slight incline as well. Which one do we prefer, the curve or this straight ramp? I think I prefer the curve. Let's also pop in some smaller part life details here as well. Bring out a couple of little boxes and shapes and possible cafe action on the go. And input booth this side. Probably not any playgrounds here, I don't think. Might be a little weird because we are kind of right by the highway, but Bring in maybe some back-to-back restroom spice as well. Possibly. Curve for sure. Good. Hello, Mr. Egg. Master detailing your contribution in 5B1C has been outstanding. Thank you, Javier. Appreciate that, guys. One of the best Cities Skylines series I've ever seen. Thank you so much, B-Stock. It's very kind of you to say. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed Palaven. It was very emotional saying goodbye to it as well. Because I think it started for us all during a time when the world was a very weird, unusual place. And it was very much an escape for you guys, as much as myself as well. It's kind of getting to escape the weird world of COVID and sit down and make this city. It's been a hell of a ride. Okay, nothing's looking too bad, doesn't need that much attention. And it's historical, some of these as well. Little burger bite in here too. Hey Thomas, welcome to the stream, mate. How are we doing today, Egg? Not bad, mate. Hay fever's still here, but pushing through. Fancied an early stream today, didn't want to wait around till 7 to get it done. Okay, so how is this affecting the map boundary? It's already looking a little nicer this side. The suburbs up top need a little bit of tidying up. What does it? Do we just want to bring the forest in? Let's have a look what it looks like with the forest boundary first. Hey Ashley, welcome to the stream. Okay, let's take away the forest on this cliff too. Leave a little bit of that brown rock exposed. There we go. Let's bring our size down a little bit too. Okay. Definitely looks a little bit nicer, doesn't it? I think maybe as well, like a little strip of commercial opposite this greenbelt stuff. Let's go for a bank of 4x4, see what happens, and then we'll bring in, yet again, some more walkability. Some curvy vibes in too. And then we'll start to create because I want like the run up into the town here. Let's run with some nature reserve fence instead. Okay, maybe a post office on the corner. That'll be out of the question. We do have commercial demand, right? Yeah, okay. Should get some stuff going in now. Let's see what appears together. Got 91 people here. Welcome to the stream, guys. We're all having a wonderful Sunday. I second the 5B1C comment. You've added a dose of professionalism. That was so we needed. Professionalism? I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't say I'm professional. Far from it, but I appreciate the sentiment anyway, Keith. Hey, Sherry and Nicole. Welcome to the stream, guys. And Kyle. Ooh, I had a shoulder massage yesterday and I'm just like, feel super bruised. So if I stretch out and you hear cracking at some point, then that's why. Okay, yeah, I think we'll historical a lot of these at level 1 as well. What are we getting in here? Yeah, that's okay. You're going to be horrible, aren't you? It's not bad. It's not bad. We'll keep it in. Okay. I think that's a nice little run up into the town, isn't it? And then just to kind of help this little run down into the town as well. Let's bring that forest in with possible nature reserve fence running parallel with the road as well. Because we are kind of heading out into the country here, so we'll see what we think of this. Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? Egg, you hurt your shoulder? No, it was just full of knots from gym and sitting at a desk all day. So I just had a deep tissue massage to sort it out, but it just feels super bruised after it. Let's get rid of the traffic lights as well. There we go. Okay. Traffic seems to be coping with this new network too. Wonderful. All right. Let's fly over here and have a look at some small town vibes. So where do we want to come in? So this was originally high speed road, so let's re-upgrade that. Actually, how does that affect the garbage processing status? Yeah, it does affect it negatively. Let's boost the budget. Let's bring it up. That should sort it out, I think. Ooh, just about. Just about. Maybe increase it a little bit more. There we go. That'll do for right now. We should hopefully get away with not having to make another garbage build in the city, but we'll see. We will see. Okay, yeah, so it's like another little, so very similar to what we did over in this space here. Just a little small outer lying town. Probably European suburbia as well, so we can carry on extending this district out. Okay, and then let's just go for a little band here. Don't want to bring it too close to the power station either. And then let's terraform a little landscape. Could possibly go tiered suburb here too. Which I think we might. That might be quite nice actually. Let's bring out a road. Keep it high speed as well, I think. Well, we will when we change it to regular road, then we can upgrade. There we go. Okay, so let's mess about with some ideas here together. And let's pick out a layer that we want to bring the tier in. Possibly this one initially. Okay, let's push this out. And then we'll soften out a small section. We'll grab our curve tool again. And then at this point, we'll start to zone up. Okay. Let's maybe start with some smaller commercial, or residential actually. Let's go with specifically zoned 4x4s. And then let's just draw in a little pathway so we know where the edge of those zonings are until they come in anyway. So like there. And then we'll pick out another tier from the highway. Again, terraforming this out. Lazy Sunday afternoon, iced coffee, slice of cake and an egg stream, bliss. Glad you're enjoying yourself, Elrond. Welcome to the stream, bud. Okay. Let's carry on pushing out this way, and we can maybe start messing about with multiple different layers here as well. If we push this up to the highway or the high-speed road, how does it look? Yeah, that's not too high. We can deal with that. All right. And then we'll use a row of conifers as our natural boundary. Let's just draw it in there. Don't build past that point. Okay, Java start with a 20 Canadian dollar super chat. Palaven needs a city entrance sign to say welcome to Palaven, the detailed capital city Skylines. Thank you so much, Java. Appreciate the super chat, buddy. And the kind words on Palaven as well. Might see if I can get like a custom sign made from one of the workshop people for like the final cinematic, and like put it at the like along the highway here as we arrive into the city. That'd be cool. Appreciate the super chat, Java. Very generous. Let's also bring in some temporary power spice as well, and then fill out the rest of these. And then we'll move up onto that next tier now. Let's go for a little further than that. Let's actually soften it out a little bit first. There we go. And that's going to give us 4x4 against the highway, which will be fine. Let's just bring this straight down. And then we'll start building some kind of little cliffront houses that look over the high-speed road here. But a little general small road network, nothing mega. And we can also soften out here as well, and then bring some pathways down. Also rural greenbelt action. And then how about a little, almost like town centre here? As always, everything's always a town centre. At least there's some like commercial, a little bit of parkland as well, maybe. We'll see. Let's come out here. Let's maybe focus everything around a large playground. Okay. Start bringing in some commercial patches as well. So if we leave 5 tiles it is between the park and the road, right? Yeah, okay, that's fine. Want a road guideline as well. Okay. The Titan Atlas, or Rich with a £10 super chat, needs a few more skyscrapers. Nah, just kidding. Palaven's been an absolute triumph and such an inspiration. Amazing work as always. Happy to support such a great guy yourself. Thank you so much, Rich. Very nice of you to say, dude. And a huge congratulations on your Spice of the Month win. It was a very, very nicely designed skyline. For those of you that aren't in the Discord. So yeah, let's show you up actually. So for those that aren't in the Discord, we have a monthly competition called Spice of the Month. And young Richard absolutely knocked it out the park this month with a wonderful little build right here. Like, how nice is this skyline that you put together? It's so good. Just like how everything's mirrored off this middle bit with the monorail and this like Tokyo looking tower asset. Very nicely done, Rich. Wait, you guys can't even see that, can you? Oh, yes, you can. Yeah, it's good. Okay. There we go. Yeah, great win, Rich. Okay, start feeding some green belts to these areas as well. Is the district over here? A little bit more. There we go. And we'll go for 4x3s here, I think. See if we can terraform out a touch more as well. Doing the most tedious terraforming today. Let's come on to road length as well. Angle. So we'll hopefully have a nice little tiered look to this new suburb as we drive past. And then in terms of a palette for behind the houses here, let's just come on to the middle of the grid. Hey Alison, welcome to the stream. Okay, and we can possibly extend the green block down here as well. It's also soften the terrain out a touch too. There we go. Cool. Okay. Yeah, Rich gets all the love in the live chat. I knew as soon as he sent it in. I was like, that's the winner. No chance of that being beaten. Which is expected considering his Discord name is the Skyscraper Queen or whatever it is. Skyscraper Rich or something like that. It's not the Skyscraper Queen. it's something else. But yeah, actually lived up to his name. Bring a connection through here as well. We'll just briefly shatter that pattern. And possibly around the back here too. Like that. Cool. You guys will have power eventually. Courtney said the skyscraper squirrel. Yeah, okay. That's the one. Okay, so let's see how we're looking from down below. Hey, I've been rewatching Palaven. I'm building based on your inspiration. Such a good city. Thank you, Alison. I do think so. I've had a lot of comments actually of people rewatching Palaven last couple of days, like starting from the beginning. It's been nice to read. I actually can't even remember a lot of the early Palaven stuff. What would do with going back and watching it myself, to be fair. Tiny little box of trees in here to sit behind all this residential. You're gonna grow so we can zone. Could just use pop the growables. There we go. He's coming now anyway. Okay. See how we get on over here. Let's bring in maybe another park asset. Dog park maybe. Cool. And I guess these guys will need schools out here. Yeah, we do need elementary school availability anyway. Okay. So let's have a look at that. Maybe bring the town centre onto 2 different tiers. So let's terraform this one out around it and put the schools up here instead. See what we think of that. I don't think it'll look too bad. Let's come to Roadland and Angle again. I recently rewatched Palaven 2. It's amazing to watch it grow. Yeah, from it started out at that little small town roundabout with just the water tower from here, and now it's all of this. It is like my little baby. Never cared so much for a set of pixels. Okay, so can we centralize this with a park? No, but that's fine. And then we'll bring the high score round onto this corner. This might look a little bit weird, but we'll just roll with it for the time being. See what we think. Any tips on terraforming? I'm not the best at it and end up making a mess. That's kind of the point really. You just need to keep playing with it until you get used to how each tool behaves. There is a tutorial on the channel. If one of the mods wouldn't mind throwing it into the live chat for Darth, like a terraforming tutorial, that might help. kind of give you some examples of how it can be used to decorate and how each of the tools kind of interact with each other. Let's bring in a couple of little commercial lots. How are we thinking about this now? I don't think it's too bad. I don't remember when the Palaven Pine became the Palaven Pine. No, neither do I. I think it was just when we used it for the first time. So, oh, it's a Palaven Pine. I actually had some people think it was called a Palaven Pine as well. I was like, no, it's not. I'm just calling it that. Okay. Let's bring this farm fence down as well, up to the entrance of the town now. Come off road length 2. Yeah, there you go, Darth. Ash has just posted a terraforming video for you. Okay. Getting some people use these pathways now too. Start to introduce that green belt palette into the area. I think we'll go with fractured nature reserve fence for the most of it. Let's come down here as well. Okay. Let's grab our Palaven forest. And then we'll continue to zone up here as well. Possibly leave this as a main road. Let's come to road length 2. And have a little bit of road against road action as they drive down. Maybe even turn this back into high speed. How would that look? Not there though. Maybe up until there. Okay. Rewatching Palaven as well. It's amazing how a couple of highway ends can transform into something so awesome. All the love for Palaven today, guys. Everyone's just falling over Palaven. It certainly turned out a lot better than I thought it ever would. Especially since we had like Imperator building interchanges in it and stuff. That was never really the plan. You growing? Cool. And we'll bring that forest up and against the highway too. Yeah, probably all the way along to be fair. And then we've got more forest out this way, so we can start blending into that one. Make sure we maintain those rural vibes. Kendai plays with a $149 US super sticker, and it's the Palaven Pines. Thank you so much, Kendai. Appreciate the constant support from yourself. Okay. I think this is turning into quite a nice use of this space, isn't it? I'm not hating it, I don't think. We'll definitely bring this little conifer pattern up alongside the high-speed roads as well. Possibly the fence as well, but we'll see. Just come on to slightly more different spacing. Is this about it? Is it further apart than this? Nope, that's bang on. Okay. Keep it going that way as well. And then farm fence. Trim back a little bit. Just the angle for this. Boom. Cool. Okay. Need to figure out a way to sync power through from here. Because those power lines are really obnoxious. Fortunately, I got to leave now. Got all my day's activities. Nice hanging you all again. Or was that Palaven Starlight? Thanks, Nick. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Enjoy the rest of your day, buddy. I guess we can just go for a couple of earthquake sensors right here. See how that looks. And then one. That'll do. Okay, so we want more workers. This is fine. Let's continue to bring a little 4x3 pallets into the area. We get some 4x4s on these larger corners too. No powers? Why? Why are you not registering as connected? There we go, that was weird. I don't know why I was doing that, but whatever. Fine now. Were you going to stream the rest of Mass Effect? Yeah, we will pick up with the Mass Effect Let's Play again. Realised it's been about 3 weeks since we streamed it. It just got knocked on the head with 5 builders kicking off. And I've just not been amazingly well recently, but yeah, we will pick up with Mass Effect again. I'm going to switch up the schedule for next week. So I'll probably make an appearance there. I'll let you guys know in the Discord. Try out something new. And take away these. Let's get a big... Actually, no. Let's leave that one empty. Okay, I'm happy to bring some housing into this area too. Again, maybe just continue playing with those layers. Let's push out this section as well. And row length. Not sure if I want houses backing onto this area as well. Unsure. Mehmet Ali Bariskin with a try 50 super chat. What about the fire station or police station for the area? Yeah, definitely. These guys need services. As for the super chat, dude. Appreciate it. I think we'll go with the small town vibes. Let's get the fire station in there. And the police one probably in the town centre again. Maybe up by the high school. Okay. Quite unique little shape for a small town. Very much playing with the layers. That is not a small town asset. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Missed the start of the live stream watching the inevitably boring Grand Prix. Should have my phone in hand. Hey Dave, welcome to the stream, mate. Hopefully the stream's a little more entertaining than the Grand Prix if it's a bad race, this one. I used to really enjoy watching Formula 1, but I think it was when they brought in the KERS system, kind of lost interest in it. Okay, we'll maybe bring some, just a little wary of the back gardens backing onto this cliff face, but I don't think it'd be the worst thing in the world, right? I think it'll be okay. Shallow houses on that side, only 2 deep. Maybe plop so you don't get 2x2s. Yeah, we could shower them out. Let's have a look at some of the assets. We trim off a few of them. What do they look like, these smaller assets? They're alright, I suppose. I think they're okay. Yeah, that's fine. Just go with those. Hey Christopher, welcome to the stream, dude. Okay. And again, we'll just help merge into those country vibes by introducing that Palaven forest that's around the area. Also taking away this very intense line of conifers as well. And then again, let's bring our brush size down. Bring it to this area as well. Also some possible nature reserve fence to flank alongside the high speed roads as well. That's always a nice aesthetic, right? Intense conifer action. That's the one, Rich. Can maybe even put a little highway slip in here as well, actually. I think we will. See how much use it gets. Let's clear out a little bit of this forest here. And then terraform it out a little bit as well. Let's go into level terrain for the highway. Push this out onto the same layer. And then soften all this bit out here instead. And then probably one-way industrial road. Possibly. And then we'll switch into highway ramp with the freeform. And then bring that in. Of course, decorate up this little slipway because it look a little bit weird just stood out on its own like this. I doubt it'll get that much use. Although every time I've said that, it's about something in Palaven, it immediately goes the opposite way. So we'll see. Let's have a little drink here as well. Finally caught a live stream. Love the influence you've had on the other builders in 5B. Always an educational experience. Thank you, Mystics. I think it's a nice little learning experience for us all that. I'm certainly being influenced by a lot of the other guys as well. But it was very nice to have Imperial Jedi say that. He was inspired by me on his second episode this week. That was really nice to hear. Very cute. Like, he's the reason my channel even exists, and he's like, oh, I got inspired by Egg. Super fangirl moment, everyone. Missed the beginning, so don't worry, we are on the map. We are on the outskirts, near the entrance highway. Just working on a little small town to fill some spaces out here. Okay, doesn't seem like anyone's picking this up. But we'll leave it in anyway. It's an option if they want it. Because I guess this is heading out of the city, isn't it? So unless they're going to head back down to this interchange, then it's probably easier for them just to stay on this road. Unless they're actually leaving the city, but we'll see. Heart for that comment by Imperial Jedi. Yeah, it's nice, wasn't it? I was like, oh wow, really? Yeah. Okay, I think I'm fairly happy with this. It's not too much more that needs doing to it. Alright. Traffic's flowing nicely. Okay, let's continue to head over to the European downtown. We still got a bunch of residential demand, right? Yeah, we do. Okay, so what do we have going on over here? This is where our little small parks meet with the commercial district, isn't it? Okay, so I think we'll just continue to bring in some residential patterns in this area. Let's come down into our residential, or European road rather. Come on to, just redraw this road actually. So again, we're kind of bordering up against this arterial, so let's maybe snap to the road guideline and start mapping out some smaller, cheekier road network splice to fit into this area. Alright. There's recycling centers here. We need to get rid of those. I do need to build like a dedicated. What are you whinging about? Is this not enough customers? Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's get some residentials in the area then. The European downtown is suffering without not enough people. So this is in Eurovan, right? It should be. No, it's not. Yeah, this is Eurovan. Okay. I think we can generate quite a nice aesthetic here as well, maybe. Against the tram line with some nice residential patterns. Let's see. Come off the angle. There's a lot of road guidelines around here. They're very difficult to snap to. Excuse me, guys. Just let me clear my throat. I'll be a second. Oh, I'm telling you, man. It's A fever. Driving me up the wall. Cannot speak. Okay, and then I think with these back streets here, start to bring out a fairly sporadic, random European road network. Nothing too set in stone, I don't think. Okay, let's see how that plays up. Prometheus Jables with with a two. I don't know why your username made me laugh with a £2 super chat. Planning on streaming any more Mass Effect? Yeah, we will. I will stream some more Mass Effect. It's just taken a little hiatus with me stressing out over the 5 builders stuff, and then just not feeling too well. But yeah, we will kick up Mass Effect again. Definitely. We've just finished Vermeer as well, so we'll definitely carry on. Thanks for the super chat anyway, Prometheus. Appreciate it, dude. Okay, let's see how this organically zoned European residential comes in. Egg, any chance of giving Palaven Waitrose of the North before it ends? Yeah. Yeah, we can give it a Waitrose of the North, Steve. This is so awkward. Yeah, yes we can. What paths are we using here? It's all dirt path, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's maybe start to introduce some people walking through the area. Get rid of that as well. Okay. We're using a lot of 2 deep residentials here. Let's also bring in a little bit of plot the growables as well, and we'll get that. Is there like a supermarket looking asset? I don't think there really is there? Not in low density anyway. Maybe this one? It's kind of got some supermarket vibes about it. This one's not too bad, I don't think, is it? Yeah, okay. Oh no, not really. Maybe one of these fancier ones. Yeah, let's go for that one instead. Let's bring this one in. Okay. And then we'll rename it Waitrose of the North. I get being stressed at doing a new thing, especially since I moved to field professionally, but you're doing a fantastic job in 5B1C. Love your approach to detail. Thank you, Terry. Appreciate the kind words. Yeah, I was super stressed out over the 5 builder stuff. I was like, oh wow. It was more the fact that was just so many new eyes on the channel. That was just kind of like, help. This is a lot of growth in such a short space of time. But I really enjoyed it though. I hope you guys enjoyed the builds as well. Had a lot of positive feedback about them. Some not so positive, but I think that's just the nature of the beast, isn't it? You never get away from that on YouTube. You just have to kind of accept it. Let's come off all our angles here as well. Honorata Kutlinska with a 15 PLN super sticker. And it is the fox saying bye. Thank you so much, Honorata. Appreciate the support. I am one of those new eyes now, a new subscriber. Well, thank you, Terry. Appreciate you taking the time to check out the channel. Okay, let's bring some farm fence into the area too, just to help border up these little greenbelt spaces, possibly bring the path through as well. It's going to make sense, right? There we go. You can't please everyone, this is true. You can't always please everyone. Okay, I think we'll go for a fairly landscaped box in here while we're in the kind of posh, new to European downtown area. Let's maybe pick out a tree. Conifer, perhaps? With some smaller rocks in between. Good morning, Jeff. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Okay. I'm kind of warming up to organically zoned residential. I was very much against it, and when I started planning out the European area, I was like, this is going to be such an issue, but it's not that bad. I think I can abide it a little bit more these days. Maybe I'll have a road connection through here too. Without any traffic lights though. We'll also need to move these recycling centres as well. Let's get rid of them. Why is there a power line here? Oh, it's probably for the recycling centre, doesn't it? Yeah, I think it was. Okay. Minat V with a €10 super chat for the beautiful city that Palaven has become. Keep doing what you do, beautiful city builder with great character. Thanks so much, Minat. Appreciate the support, buddy. And well done on passing your exams again as well, mate. Really, really impressive stuff. Okay, are we getting any people really use these pathways? Do we want a tram stop here now, actually? I appreciate the super chat as well, Minat. I can't remember if I said thank you, I never do. I feel like I might move the tram stops down here instead onto this little tram road. I think that might be quite nice, and then also let's continue to mess about with some high density residential in these spaces. Kind of surround the elevated tram line like we've got going on here. Get this kind of aesthetic in. Okay, Pete Lusky with a $10 super chat. Hey, yo, Charged Egg, I really love your videos. Keep up the good work, and you're in a very series. Awesome. Thank you so much, Pete Lusky. It's very nice of you to say, my friend. And I absolutely will keep up the good work. Thank you for the support. Let's go off the angle here too. Alright. Let's introduce a few more bits and pieces. I feel like this little elevated tram line's a lot more nicely integrated into the area now as well. Oh yeah, look at this little rundown now on the main street. I think we've got some European vibes in here, right? Kind of opens up into this metro plaza now as well. Little European corners everywhere. I really like the integration of the academic library assets into the downtown. Really gives it some variation, I think. Nice. Okay. bring some forest. There's only conifers around here, isn't it? There it is, alright. Let's rename this to conifers. Oh, that's very dense. Let's bring the strength down a bit. There we go. Can start tucking in all these areas as well. Bring the brush size down again, just leaving that stone exposed when we're building our forests. Okay. This also isn't connected on this side. Let's make sure we do that as well. Okay, so this entrance into the downtown here, where's this feeding out to? Is this the mountain road? Yeah, it is. Okay, so we definitely want to have some kind of repeated design as we enter the town here. What did we use at the main entrance? If I can find it, here we go. It's zoo fence and conifers. Is it like this everywhere? Zoo fence and sugar maples over here. And then farm fence and conifers down this side. Okay. Let's maybe trim up this then. Let's get rid of these. And I think as we're coming out of the mountain, farm fence will probably be most appropriate. Okay, possibly bring it adjacent with this slip road as well off the ring. And then we'll keep this going for the duration of the main arterial too. Got 156 people here. Thank you for showing up for the early stream, guys. Hope everyone's had a wonderful Sunday. Let's upgrade this into farm as well. Now we know what we're doing with the area. There we go. And then again, keep it running all the way down. And then possible repeated conifer spice. Let's bring our distance down to maybe 20 meters. Okay. And then down here as well. Yeah, okay. Got a nice view up to the castle from this area now as well. Some people are picking up this green belt too. Let's take the traffic lights away from here also. Hey, yeah, happy Sundays to you as well, Zimzy. Welcome to the stream. The castle. You know what, Rich? I was waiting for that. I was waiting for Rich to shout the castle out. You're a fan of that view, aren't you, mate? Every stream. Every stream. Okay, let's continue the conifer palette down here as well. Is this the last Palaven stream? It could be, Spice Cat. There's a possibility we might finish Palaven today. Or at least I might get to the point where there's nothing else for me to stream in Palaven. Okay, I think we just need to flesh out this green belt a little bit more. Maybe get some more pathways going through to different areas. One down here, also link through onto this one as well, with some possible nature reserve fence crescents in between. Have a little mirrored pattern at this junction here. Alright. right. I think I'm fairly happy with that. So what else left is there to do in the European downtime? We do have some weird space behind this little diamond junction. I'm not entirely sure what to do with. We worked on our little government offices last episode. No way this is the end of Palaven. It could be. Will you be live streaming Novaria? Yeah, when Novaria is ready to be streamed. It needs to like reach a certain size. Like Palaven did. Like we didn't immediately start live streaming Palaven until like episode 10 maybe. Because otherwise we start doing builds and we move away from the episode format. Yeah, let's get some thoughts and feelings, guys, for these spaces here. Behind the Diamond Junction and also near the government offices as well. Let's see you there. In the space with the slums. No, Spice Cat. Never. What about a little European market square? Mm-hmm. You'll need to have a cinematic tour of Palaven. Yeah, we will do. It'll be premiered on the episode, like a full cinematic recap. A little fountain or a statue in the middle, and some market-style commercial around the sides. Yeah, I'm digging that idea, Rich. I think I could get on board with that. It would be nice to make it like a historical park. Mm-hmm. Formal Gardens, Versailles style. I think I'm leaning into the European market idea. Possibly. I think we want some pathways running up this main road as well. Yeah, I think we get maybe a little European market here. Focused around a fountain. So last episode we used the European assets, or the, the liberal arts assets. I need to actually start calling them their name. So there's the liberal arts fountain. Remember someone said build a maze? Yeah, we're going to do the hedge maze behind the cathedral. Here, where these trees are. Eventually. One day. One day we will. Okay, so discussing a European market palette. There's one in the Barcelona superblock, yeah, here. So surrounding with high density res, and then using the green cities 1x4 zonings, we can generate some little farmers market vibes, but I think we'll take it a little bigger than this because it's obviously quite condensed. So we'll see how we feel. Let's see how we get on. Have we used a fantastic fountain? Yes, we have fantastic fountains here. Over by the cathedral. Okay, let's bring the campus area in. Let's go on to smaller brush size. Okay, and of course, using our little European road with road length and angle. We'll come out by 240. And then, can I find a road guideline? Yeah, okay. So we'll snap parallel with the train lines in this section. It's not parallel though. Let's try that again. There we go. Okay. So if we were to bring the road network out, let's see if we can find a nice little central spot for our fountain here. I think we'll leave this road in actually. So it would be cute to pop it here. think we'll break this road. Bear with me, guys. We're doing it live as always. Just give me a second. See what we think of this. Take road length off as well. Okay, it's weird that it connects into the station instead, but we can live with that. There we go. That's what we want. Come off the grid. There we go. Okay, so we've got some nice opportunities for... We'll definitely use plot the globals for this. Spice Cat with a $420 super chat. What a beautiful city. Great to see it finished. Nice shot, Cat. Thank you so much, Spice Cat. Appreciate the super chat, buddy. And yeah, it is nice to see it come to an end, isn't it? A little bit scary as well, though. Okay, so I think if we surround... Okay, I think I know what I want this to look like now. Let's come onto road guideline of this main road here. And then I want to leave 3 tiles between each of the roads. And then trim this up as well. Okay. And then let's have a look at some 3 by something. What do we want here? Let's go for 3 by 3s. Okay, so these are quite cute. I'm not saying we're going to run a repeated pattern, but let's just kind of get a sample spice, right? So if we're going to kind of surround this central plaza with commercial, or probably residential, because I don't want the neon here. How do we look from behind? It's not too bad. Not this asset though. It's pretty gross if we're being honest with ourselves. Let's move into high density res. There's these cute little ones as well that we can make blocks out of. And then maybe bring some of the green cities in here as well. Okay. So we'll then go for 1 by 4 green cities. If we run with this repeated block here, we lose a lot of the space. It's a shame that the Euro commercial is basically just the Euro residentials with a load of awful neon all over them. Yeah, it definitely is. Makes using European commercial very hard. Which mod DLC is this? The mod is Plot the Growables. DLC is no DLC, it's the European theme. All these assets are green cities. 1 by 4 commercial green cities. Oh, Barcelona is burning down. Oh dear. Hopefully this will recover. Fire engines are on the way. Yeah, never a good sign, is it? Alright. Okay. I don't think we run these. I think that pattern just isn't for the area. So I think we'll go. Yeah. Let's get our green cities pallets in first, alright? Let's just kind of rethink this whole thing, because they're going to be the centerpiece of the build. Okay, and then we want to box these in. So it's come off road guideline, go to road length. Alright. So we get those in. Then we'll come back to our regular no dirt paths and fill out these spaces with them. And I think we want to move the fountain to be to about there. I think that should be okay, right? Get some nice views over to those government gardens as well. I'm not hating it. And then this leaves us with what? Okay, so we got 5 tiles to play with now. Oh, Kendai with a $50 US super sticker, and it's the pair smashing down a city. Thank you so much, Kendai. That is very, very generous. Really appreciate that. Okay, time for work, but of course, before I go. Thank you so much, Kendai. Very, very generous. And I hope it works okay. Thank you so much for the super chat again. Okay. So we've now got a lot more space to work with through our European assets. Just thinking, do we even need this road here? If we leave the game running, it doesn't even look like there's anyone using it. So, with that in mind, why is my game absolutely tanking? Everyone's going so slowly. Why? Are we okay? Is Palaven about to crash? Please don't crash, Palaven. Okay, whatever. Everything's moving in slow motion for some reason. Not entirely sure why. We'll keep going here. Okay, so I think now we just... So maybe we can mess about with those repeated blocks now. Save, that's a good shout, Josh, actually. Let's actually drop a little save in. Yeah, we've all of a sudden just gone into slow-mo mode. Even moving the speed slider isn't doing anything. I'm not sure why that is. Everyone's just like... Everyone's just moving in bullet time for some reason. Not sure why. It's fine. Let's pretend that that isn't happening. Because how about we get some of these cute little brown blocks in? The little brown residentials. The 3x3, right? So let's go for 160. Get a couple of these in to overlook the market. Start manipulating the road network to accommodate them. Okay, so let's fill in one more section. Oh no, it doesn't fit. So annoying. It won't fit, right? Am I not misreading that? Yeah, it won't. Alright, that's fine. We can always bend the road network out to accommodate it. There we go. Have I drawn that out too far now? Yes, I have. Okay, let's go. So it's 360. It's come a measurement shorter than that. 320. That's what we want. Yeah, there we go. So it's a sample spice. Are you guys seeing this as well? This like severe dropped frames? Is OBS dropping frames? No. Don't know. It's just slow-mo for some reason. No idea why that's happening. Okay, so I don't think I'm hating that. Yeah, seeing the super slow vehicles. Even on 3 speed, they're not quite normal speed. Is your PC on fire? No, everything's fine. It's just going in bullet time for some reason. Okay, so the European asset here blocks us from doing our repeated pallet too many times, which is fine though. So how did we integrate against the arterial down here with the office park? It's the zoo path mainly, isn't it? So is it going to look right if we continue it down this way? Actually, can we even? I'm pretty sure the rail line's in the way here, isn't it? Looks like it is. Yeah, it will be. Okay, that's fine though. Let's come into the grid from this point. I think that's good. Okay, no, it's fine. We can work with this. It's okay. Let's not pretend, or let's pretend rather that it's not going to annoy me, and we should be all right. Let's bring the farm fence down. Oh yeah, look, it's normal speed now. There we go. Normal speed resumed. It's probably just recalculating paths as roads as deleted and rejigged, then settles. Okay. Yeah, I've never had that happen before in like 90 episodes and streams of Palaven. Thought I was gonna have to go and get a new PC again. Okay, so we can keep the little palette going with Zoopath. Let's come out with vanilla path first, actually, so we can upgrade. Yeah. So can we come straight down? Yes, we can. Very nice. Let's then connect into the zebra crossings and upgrade into some zoo path with decoration. Oh, no. It's not accepting the last piece. Let's draw it in again. There we go. That's fine. Let's tidy up that little bit of fencing then. That'll do. Hey 2C, welcome to the stream, mate. Yeah, send me the 3070 before you get a new PC. I will do, Josh. Right. 3x3 high density res. Is there any difference in these assets? They all kind of look the same. Is it just like the color in them? Okay, it's just the color, isn't it? Yeah, it is. There's a lot of tree spice happening here. Let's downgrade a few of these into without decorations. Okay. Let's have a look how this arterial design's looking now from the street level. Mountain a fence off the other side of that road too, Egg? Yeah, that's a good point, Spice Cat. It's a kind of a sheer cliff, isn't it? Might be a good shout. We're using park fence, aren't we, for this? Yeah, we are. Okay. Let's come in from this point. Let's run it all the way along. Okay. Is there room to squeeze a pathway behind the university asset? Doesn't look like there is. No, there's no sweet spot there. That's fine though. Let's continue to bring in some more pathways, and I think we just come... Green belt palette we used here was farm fence and green trees and bushes, wasn't it? I think this was a nice integration around the back of this asset, because this one's been decorated. It's the other three that are left kind of a little bit naked. So I think we'll continue to bring that design into the area. Okay. Question, spicy tree paths take away from the tree count? I don't think so, no. I don't think they're counted as trees, right? On the versions with decorations. Eggsy can probably tell you, if Eggsy's still here. Okay, so the path network, trying to make sure it still makes sense and it's not just kind of there for the sake of it. Kind of carrying people from one spot to the other. We'll see. Couple clusters of green trees and then just random bush spice as well. Okay, and then let's see if we've got the maneuverability to come around the back of the campus asset. It's really going to annoy me if we don't. Yes, we do actually, but I think we'll do some possible triangle spice here as well. And then can we repeat that here as also? Let's maybe come... There's the edge of the campus asset. It's about there, isn't it? And the edge of the road. I'm quite a fan of these little triangle boxes. They look nice when they're in this kind of repeated pattern here, especially with pathways in between as well. Got some really nice, very heavily landscaped greenbelt look. Yeah, okay. What's going on down here? Farm fence and trees again. Farm fence for days. It's everywhere. Nice castle in the back too, did I mention that? You never have mentioned it, Rich, actually. Glad you like it though, dude. Don't forget to mention it in every live stream. Actually, no, you might not be able to. This might be the last time you see the castle in the live stream. Castle might be gone. Let's bring another pathway through here. Yeah, that's fine. And then we'll continue to box in, at least in this area, with our farm fence. How are we doing for services around here? There's not that many police stations. Maybe let's introduce a touch of police station spice along the arterial as well. Not there though. Here? Yeah, then that'll be alright. We'll have to mention it before the end, I guess, yeah? Yeah, you can mention it before the end. No zoning on arterials. Not down this one. There is a little bit, there's some down here. I just don't want it to be too frequent. I'm kind of knocking everything back onto the road against road spice for the European network with green belt designs in between. This is getting a ton of use now as well, this little path network. It's nice to see. People heading up behind the park as well. Cute. Wonderful. Maybe a little commercial asset perhaps to break up the relentless fencing. Maybe one of the university ones. Let's try it. Let's see what we think. It's the edge of the assets about there, isn't it? Okay. Cool. Very kind of polygonal shapes with these farm fencing. I think it's turned out quite nicely. I'll take it back. Thank you, Spice Cat. Okay. Maybe a little bit of repeated bush action. Just to line this space where we don't have the fence in. Possible rocks as well. Okay. Yeah, I'm a really big fan of this very kind of harsh edged fencing designed with triangles and lots of very sharp turns with the farm fencing in the green trees. I think it's quite cute. Okay, let's tidy up this over here now as well. And also the traffic lights as well. Let's turn off junctions. Must dash for a bit, be back still streaming later, great as always normal. Cheers Keith, thanks for stopping by in the stream, dude. Okay, so you can definitely see the difference it makes running this green belt around the larger, more important assets on this diamond junction. Okay, so here now. If we were to run very landscaped part paths down here, is it going to be grim? Let's have a look. Alison with a $7.99 Australian dollar super chat. Keep that spice flowing. Thumbs up. Thank you so much, Alison. I'll try. I appreciate the super chat, mate. Thank you so much. Just want to make sure that the terraforming doesn't get too out of hand with these pathways coming down. So if we keep the curvature flowing parallel with these little bendy fault lanes, then kind of get some like little repeated tree designs and pathways coming out. So I don't really want zoning on this road, Because again, this kind of big run down into the city is very much part of the decoration and the aesthetic, especially down to the cathedral on the coast. Okay, let's try it this side. So we've left 2 tiles and we're cracking the 3rd, so it's about there, isn't it? Yeah, it is, okay. And then we're bringing it to there, and then it starts to bend away. I watched your most videos, it was amazing. Thank you, Blue2. Glad you enjoyed the content, dude. Okay. Let's come off the angle. And then let's see if we can possibly introduce some connections symmetrically within this side. Yes, we can. Okay. And of course, onto these networks as well. Come back onto our angle snap here. And then over to this side as well. And a possible bridge over the road too, although there is a crossing here, it's not massively necessary, but I think we all appreciate a little bit of elevated path spice anyway. So we'll come onto road length 2. Let's go by 102. Cool. So what's the distance here? 84. And back down. Okay. Because I think trying to zone on these very intense slopes isn't really going to work out the way we want it to look anyway. Is there an episode of Novaria tomorrow? No, Novaria is Tuesday. But yes, there will be one on Tuesday. Okay. I think I'm liking the mirrored park path design. Be interesting to see if anyone else uses it. Are you going to use it? Yes. Where are you going? Yes. They're using the elevated path. Nice. Let's actually check where they are headed. You're going to the Amsterdam Palace. Okay. Cool. Why not try elevated zoo path? It might be too spicy, to be fair. It might be too spicy. Oh, do you know what? Speaking of too spicy, I might get an Indian tonight. I'll get like a really spicy Indian just to clear out all the sinuses with the hay fever. I think I'm going to do that, actually. Yeah, I'm going to get an Indian tonight. Easily convinced, Aris. You talking of elevated zoo paths, I'm going to get an Indian tonight. Alright. I'll let you guys decide. Let's have a drink here as well. The throat is dry as balls, man. There we go. Okay. I don't know. What do we think? Elevated zoo path, yeah or no? The other one looked better, I think. I'm kind of leaning into the park path as well. It's getting used now though, isn't it? There are people picking it up. What's the other options? We can always try them out. So we've seen the park path. Amusement park path as well. Quite Soviet brutalist vibes with the amusement one. There's the nature reserve, which absolutely will not fit. Old mossy bridge, no. There's the university paths, which I do like. They're very similar to the park ones, but they've got these little colourful blemishes on them. It's 1:30 AM, I should go to bed. Enjoy the rest of your day, people. Thank you so much, Alison. Appreciate you stopping by on the stream. So the university ones are nice. Just got these little... There's one that's got like a teal. I think it's this one, isn't it? Is it the liberal arts one? No, the regular university one. And then of course there is the content creator ones as well. We've got the American pedestrian bridge, which we can't upgrade the middle section. We'll have to redraw it in. And then there's the European one as well, which we can't get over the middle section. Actually, what about two path spices? Leaving the university path over the middle and then using the wider European one on the sides? Is that hideous? I like the way the stone kind of stops either side of the road. I don't know. I think that's alright. No? Josh immediately shooting down my enthusiasm. Thank you, Josh. Egg, I've been struggling this whole afternoon to remake the oval builds like there are in Palaven. Can you show me them real quick? The oval builds? Yeah, we'll fly over in a minute, Miner. I don't know what you're talking about, mate, but yeah, we'll fly over. The arches look weird, columns look a bit janky, neat. Those two paths do not mix well. The Euro one is chunky, I like chunky. It's an insight into Aris's life there, isn't it? I think it is. The eco-residential. Okay, well, I'll let you guys stew on that. Let's fly over to Palaven, because Miner wants the oval designs. Oh, these ones, mate. Is this what you're on about? Yeah, they're 4x4s, right? Yeah, 4x4 high-density residential. I'm assuming this is what you're talking about. The oval ones. There's nothing else oval in Palaven. Yeah, do you want the road measurements, mate? If you're using grass, grassy small road, 500 by 500, so perfect square, and then 4x4. Okay, where were we? I'm lost. Here we go. Yeah, so we won't be able to get it all the way across because this European pedestrian bridge, it has like a lot of pillars. At least I don't think we can anyway. We can try it maybe. Let's actually try this out. Let's come on to road guideline. Yeah, it won't fit over a 6-lane. If we had Anarchy and Move It, we could get it to fit, but we don't, so... yeah, it just has like so many pillars when you come over it. I think it can only cross small roads. But I don't know, I did kind of like it with the mixed pathway. Not zoo path though. Yeah, I like the way it kind of turns into concrete as it goes over the road, and then the railings turn back into these like spindly little metal things. I think I'm going to keep that, guys. For those that don't agree, I am sorry. Please feel free to leave a dislike on the stream. Trey Styles with a $4 super chat, and it is the pair passing me a mug of cranberry juice. Thank you so much, Trey. Appreciate the support, buddy. Thank you so much for the super chat. Okay. Yeah, I think you can draw these pedestrian bridges over like small roads. Just find one like right here, for example. Let's come into the grid. Oh no, you can't even get them over small roads, can you? Unless it's the height issue. It shouldn't be there. Oh wait, what the hell? Okay, it's a height issue then. Because apparently they don't care about the pillars. Okay, we're learning as we go here. Yeah, it doesn't care where the pillars land. It's a height problem. Okay, so we can do it then. Did not know that. Yeah. Yeah, we can. Although it does leave them in. We come out wider measurements. Yeah, okay, we can get the path to... It's really tall now, though. If we leave the pillars to sit on the pavement. Is it starting to look a little bit ridiculous? Being that high up? Just to accommodate the European pedestrian path? Yeah, to me it looks more and more like these pillars are bugged. Yeah, there's a few little bugs that have come with the content creator packs. Like the one with the train station at the start of the stream. With the nodes being too close together. Something's burning down. Is it the children? Yes, these children are constantly in a state of flames. Yeah, it's always burning down that school. Yeah, it's too big. Looks good. It absolutely is, yeah. I think it's just too tall, isn't it? Yeah, it's a really strange asset, this European pedestrian path. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm just going to stick with my original idea. I liked it with the change in pathways. So we'll just grab a regular university one, move it over. That's fine. Okay. So... let's continue with linking these in either side. The node isn't symmetrical there, is it? No, it is. Just pretend you didn't see that. That's fine. There we go. Okay. Stick an observation tower beside it. It'll look small. Yeah, it will, Lance. It will. Okay, so do we now want to kind of flank our big chunkless road with farm fence? Oh, come on, there is a space there. Yeah, there is. I think. Very weird. Again, it won't draw it all the way up, but that's fine. Whatever. What is wrong with it anyway? Hi, thanks for teaching me how to make a nice city. Keep it up. You're very welcome, Rosie. Thank you for watching the videos. And for stopping by on the stream. Yeah, so that's another bug with them as well. So you can come out with them at a certain point, but as you continue, it's then like, no, the space is occupied. And the sweet spot disappears, but when we come down to a certain length, we can bypass it and then carry on. Super weird, man. Yeah, they're a little bit buggy, aren't they? It's okay though, it's fine. At least they look nice, right? How much did I miss? An hour and 50 minutes, Derek. Hour and 50 minutes. Okay. I think we'll bring in some more of our polygonal spice as we return back into these larger diamond junction assets. Alright. Where does this one end? It's quite shallow, that one, isn't it? So we'll bring it out a slightly different angle. There we go. Okay. Are you enjoying 5B1C with mods? Yeah. Yeah, I am. I am kind of getting more and more used to the mods. Although I won't play on that save now for like another 3 weeks until Zardis and City Planner and Lee and Biffa and Imperator have all had their turns. So I won't be on there for a while, but I forget everything that I've learned. But I'm enjoying it, yeah. Okay. Do we want to bring this pathway or the fence design parallel with the path? Or is this getting into the realm of being too spicy? If we were to bring them down here. What do we think? Don't you feel like mods give too much freedom? I feel like limiting yourself to vanilla forces you to be more creative. To an extent, I think some of the mods should definitely be included in the game engine as gameplay features, like a forest brush, like that really has to be in the game. And like prop line tool, just like quality of life changes. But just as a general gamer, I've never really been massively into mods outside of cities anyway, even on like the game I play the most, which would probably be Total War. And there's a big modding community for that game too. But I just prefer the vanilla game. Never really modded anything I've played, to be fair. I don't think we'll go for the green trees in here though. I think we maybe want a very landscaped tree pattern maybe to run alongside. Perhaps Palaven pines, as this is like the main rundown. We need to increase the distance though. Maybe up to 40 meters. Let's try this. Yeah, okay, we can get them in this space as well. There is something about a very heavily repeated Palaven pine pattern that's quite nauseating. Dunno. Is it too much? I feel like we're really trying to decorate this arterial through the middle anyway, so... Yeah, I think it's just too tall, isn't it? Especially with the way the gradient of the land is going as well. Yeah, it's too tall. It's too tall. Let's get rid. I think a smaller tree would work better. Yeah, possibly sugar maples. Or we go colour trees actually. We could go with like a mix and match colour pattern. So how many colour trees do we have? There's 4, isn't there? And we've kind of got 4 segments. Okay, let's try something. Let's bring the distance down a little bit. A little bit less than that as well, maybe 20 meters. So we'll go for flower trees here. Do the ones there. Then these ones in this section. And then these ones. So an alternated colour tree pattern. What do we think? It's definitely more palatable, isn't it, when it's a smaller tree? A wee sugar maple? I would use the sugar maples, but we have sugar maples on the path as well. I think that might just become too much sugar. Just let me take my hoodie off, guys. I'm absolutely burning up. Give me a second. Boiling. Steaming up, man. Poached eggs again. Okay. Sugar maple between the colours. Just mean that alternate them like this. So after every tree we bring in a sugar maple. As such. I like the big trees, maybe just not so many. I think we can definitely include a couple of big trees, maybe to kind of complement and mirror around the elevated pathway. I actually don't mind that, Mike. I know you've withdrawn your suggestion, but it's not actually that bad. Let's run it for the length and see what we see. We'll see what we feel like. This is also a lot of tree detailing, everyone. So for those that aren't massively into tree detailing, I do apologise. I agree with you. Good. But it wasn't just me. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we're looking like at night here. Oh yeah, the pathways really help with that decoration when they're lit up at night time. Yeah. Okay. Not bad. Let's bring in those larger pine designs again too. Can we maybe bring them in with fencing also? Yes, we can. And we shall. Yeah, I think just the one, right? Just the one. Okay, yeah, I'm starting to like this a little bit more now. Let's carry on with the fence designs. Maybe throw some undergrowth into the bigger pines. Like you're thinking, Lou. Okay, let's come on to our freeform now. Can you match their size, please? Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, they're quite a bit off, aren't they? Yeah, that's a good shout. There we, is that right now? Yeah, it's about right, isn't it? Yeah, I didn't even notice that, Mike. Good spot, mate. For those that don't know as well, or maybe haven't been following this series for quite as long, 2C Flyer in the live chat today was the big inspiration behind Palaven's port. He was giving us port suggestions when we came to that build. So if you guys like the port build, then you were a 2C. A little hug. Perhaps some zoning in here, actually. Let's... Are we in Euroven? We should be. I can't tell anymore. It's just a mess. Yeah, this is Euroven, right? Yeah, it is. Yeah, okay. High density res. I feel like I just want some European assets in. Let's maybe plot the grow balls instead. Sneaks back in. Hey Kendai, welcome back to the stream. Maybe some of these. No. No. No, let's just leave it as open parkland. Because there's no point trying to force assets in that don't fit. Okay, we'll just carry on with our fencing. Offices could be supporting the other two big buildings. That's not a bad shout, actually. Let's have a look at some offices. I think it was an asset that works nicely with the software development studio. Possibly this one. Kind of very sharp, similar angles to the development one. I'm clearly not sold on it. Let's just carry on fencing everything up. Because that's what we love to do. Okay. Appreciate the suggestion though, Lou. Please don't be put off. Suggestion in the future. You're my inspiration, Egg? You're my inspiration, Mike. How generous, thank you. The port builds, actually, one of my favourite views in Palaven is the sun setting with the port. Let's go and have a look. Let's turn on our daytime cycle as well. This view right here. Oh, where's the rock? Yeah, with the sun setting over. Getting traffic here as well. It's probably because of the new industrial area over there. But yeah, with the lights of the cargo harbours. Why is this backing up so much? This wasn't what it was like when we built it. No, it's because they're stopping here. Yeah. Could probably do with removing that one and just let them flow through. That's stopping them. Yeah, a little bit of traffic there. Wonder how much that's bringing the traffic score down by. 85. Okay. Might fix that beforehand. Probably just need to remove this one and let them flow into the one-way system, I think. Just turn it off. Yeah, that's a good shout out, see mine. Let's see if that helps. Let's take our day speed off as well. It's the lane change in here where they're getting a little bit stuck, isn't it? Yeah, we're at 85% traffic for a city of basically 85,000. It's cleared it a little bit. But yeah, it's this here. Okay. I wonder if it's the road type that's affecting that. If we downgrade into one-way industrial, does that help? Not really, no. Yeah, they're all trying to barrel into this right-hand lane. We can't upgrade the roads on the port either. That's really annoying. What about one-lane highway? It'll just back the problem up to here, won't it? Yeah, okay. Well, whatever. Who cares? The port built us ages ago. I'm guessing it's because we've added this forestry in now because it wasn't that busy when we first built it. We could probably do with adding another port in over here actually to keep the demand flowing. So I'm guessing they're all coming from here and then barreling onto the highway. It does keep moving, it just backs down. Okay, anyway. Back to fencing, because this is what we do. Ignore all the traffic problems and just carry on fencing everything up. I will have a look at that before the final cinematics. Okay. Egg, you can upgrade the road on the port with Move It, or touch this off camera. Cheers, Lance. I'll have a look at that, mate. But you guys didn't hear that. me and Lons conspiring to make Palaven as unmodded as possible. Or as modded as possible, rather. Okay. So, I think we'll keep the tree pattern here, running on the opposite side of the fence as well. Like that, okay? And then let's move back in with our sugar maples. All right, and then let's repeat this design over here as well. So we are purple tree on this side. Then back to the sugar maples. Get some overgrowth in there too. Okay. I think that really helps give it a shape once it's sort of framed with fencing and repeated tree patterns, doesn't it? You can remove that road without the touch it mod, as Alice did it with move it. Select the node and use the bulldozer option, then move it to remove it. Okay. Now the ped bridge doesn't look so bulky. I'll tell you what we will do is a little bit of classic Palaven detailing is come in with the glitch streetlights for the Palaven pines. Just squeeze it into the base of the tree. Right there. Does that help at all? Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Lights up the bottom of the bridge a little bit as well. And we're getting some people using these pathways now as well, so they're not totally just there for decoration purposes. Okay. Okay. So, in terms of final builds, we're pretty much done. The only thing that needs to be done now is we need to bring the forest around the back end of Clawson so it doesn't have this massive naked patch in the middle. Let's bring it around. I need to build the waterfront build again, which I'll do before we finish the series. But I think that's it for all major builds in the city. It's just little bits of detailing now that need to be done. Did my brain glitch or did it just flash orange for a second? I'm not sure. Didn't get the little town up in the mountains behind the golden retriever ore mine. Was it not this one, miner? Or did we say we'd do one over here? Hedge maze as well. Yep, hedge maze. Should we see if we can do the hedge maze now? Let's go into forest brush. Let's take away all this here. So I think the only hedge that would make a decent maze is this one, isn't it? These ones. I mean, they're like waist height, so it's not much of a maze. Well, that's fine. We can pretend. Let's come on to line. I'm just looking for reasons why Palaven shouldn't end. He spoke one off the mine, yeah, okay. I must have forgot about that. But that is a lot of hedge mazes. Oh, apologies for that noise, guys. Oh, intense bulldozer sound. Okay. Bring them a little further apart again. Tiny bit more. It's a kid's maze. Yeah, it's a maze for dwarfs, isn't it? Okay. Let's draw out the path network first. Just come on to angle. I think we'll probably take away these paths as well. Just give us a little bit of extra room to develop this maze idea here. Okay. All the nodes. Okay, that seems like a decent maze shape, I think. Shrew maze? Yeah, it is, Josh. Shrew maze. Maze for shrews. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Yeah, it is. Maybe by one more. Okay, we'll tidy up some of these little sticky out bits as well with individual placements. I feel like the part life props don't really work that well with the prop line tool. They sometimes go a little bit weird. Like that. Yeah, okay. Let's tidy up these little manual corners ourselves. There we go. This is a very tedious process. I don't think. Well, I hope the guy is here that wanted the hedge maze in originally. Can't remember his name now. He's been pleading for the hedge maze since we did this episode. Someone will have to tell him. I think he's in the Discord, isn't he? I think he is. It was Oleg, that's it, yeah. It was Oleg, wasn't it? Kendar is asking for it as well. Okay, so we have a few hedge maze people then. It's not much of a maze. Is it even working out? Kind of. It's a slightly difficult placement. It's not the easiest thing in the world to put together, but I think we'll just get the base structure in and then we'll come in and knock out the weird shapes. Get some trees in here as well, I think. And up here as well. We'll place these ones in manually. Okay. Still more to do. It feels like I'm not actually making any progress here. This is a super tedious task. Right, okay. Now let's come in and trim up these weird little sticky out bits. Definitely got some trees in here as well to hide a little bit of the jank. That's still going to stick out, isn't it? There we go. Here as well. Nice idea though to place behind the cathedral asset. If you've got the patience for it. You called me gnome yesterday? Oh, was that Minor in the Discord? That was hilarious, man. Minor, I actually nearly died when you called Nicole a dungeon gnome. I was like, that's such a good insult for someone, a dungeon gnome. Classic. It's funny. Take a little bit of these as well. We done? Nope. There's still more to do. Right, I am losing patience with this now. Get one more in. Somebody better tweet Oleg and let him know that this has been done. Alright. I think that's okay, isn't it? Let's get some bushes in here as well. Just in between. Oh, 1-800 Miner to book your own now. Yeah, Miner is like what a wonderful addition Miner has been to our Discord server. Possible Alder Spice as well occasionally. Don't want too many. It's not much of a maze, is it? There's only like 3 dead ends. Those got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's 5. Okay, it's not too bad. Can we like really zoom in? I want someone to walk through so I can see how it looks against the sim. Would you like to come in? No. Okay, doesn't look like anyone's going to take it. But I think it's definitely better though, isn't it? Yeah, it's a nice little spice from above as well, isn't it, I think? Yeah. There's a little bit of sticky art action happening here as well. Let's tidy that one up. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like anyone's going to walk through. I guess we can catch a little glimpse here as they come past, right? Yeah, so it's like... It looks like... It looks like that guy wasn't wearing any pants from the front. Weird, it's just a shadow. Okay. Yeah, it's like elbow height with a sim. So I guess it would make sense, right? Could make it a park and put a gazebo in, give reason sims to go in. Yeah. Yeah, we could. This is a park area anyway, isn't it? Yeah, it is. We can just place a gazebo naturally. Let's do that. Just so we get some use. Yeah, like that. Tie up a couple of those. That should draw some people in. Good shout, Jennifer. Okay. Alright. I think I'm happy with that. I think it's fairly cute, isn't it? Okay. How can I make more sand without the sand tool or the parks DLC? I don't think you can, Rosie. I think you need Surface Painter mod to get sand in, of which you won't have access to because you're on the consoles. Yeah, so what I'm going to do midweek, guys, is I'm going to rebuild this waterfront build that we did a couple of weeks ago. Because I clearly still haven't done it, but I will, I promise. And then go around and detail all the forests that need coming in, like this one over here, and then this one on the mountain as well. It's like a little volcano here, actually, doesn't it? Never noticed that before. Is it even in the map? No, it's not. And then I will let you guys know whether or not there will be another Palaven stream. I don't think there will be. I think this will be it. Before the final cinematics, which we'll probably do next week. And if it is done, I'll kind of let you guys know on Twitter and Discord and the community tab. As always, let's find a nice little place to say goodbye. Where haven't we been for a while? Don't think we said goodbye in the downtown for a while, have we? How about we sit over here? Yeah. Something like that. Cool. Yeah, okay guys, I'm going to end the stream there. Been live for a little over 2 hours and 21 minutes. I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you've enjoyed yourself tonight, a like below is always appreciated. As much if you haven't enjoyed it, please feel free to leave a dislike as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it for Palaven live streams. Yeah. Don't think there's any serious builds, especially not stream worthy anyway. But of course, I will let you guys know if Palaven is done. I'll work on it tomorrow and yeah, just let you know. But if not, this could be the final Palaven stream, which is very sad. Super sad. I'm going to give a little emotional speech at the start of the farewell episode, I think, as well. But yeah, thanks for tuning up, guys. Really appreciate all the mods. Ashley, Josh, Jane, Lance, Mags, thanks for Nicole as well. Afterthought. Thank you for modding, guys. Appreciate the support. And for everyone that's shown up on the earlier time slot as well, including Minor, Elrond, Arutha, Kendai, Rosie, Jennifer, Steve, Sarah, B-Stock. Thanks for all support, guys. Kendai as well, of course, as always. Yeah, I will speak to you midweek, let you know what's happening with Palaven. And before we go, Kendai plays with a $149 US super sticker, and it's the Palaven Pines, possibly for the last time. How sad. How sad. Yeah. But I'll speak to you soon, guys. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I'm going to go get that Indian now, because I'm actually proper craving it. But yeah, I'll speak to you soon. Love you all. That's not my outro. And as always, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.